the PlayStation 5. Will this interesting piece of technology be part of the next generation console? Let's find out. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me for another gaming news video. For quite a while now, there has been a lot of rumors and speculation about the next generation console and why we have not seen this console design yet. A lot of people have been saying that the PlayStation 5 design has not been finalized yet by Sony, and that is why we do not know what this next generation PlayStation 5 will look like. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos, there is absolutely no evidence to suggest that Sony is behind schedule with the design of the console, and if you look at previous generation of console releases, usually Sony released their console design around about E3, so it's not really a case where Sony is behind schedule. I just think this time around it's a case where Microsoft tried to be ahead of schedule and ahead of their competition, but there is no doubt in my mind that Sony already have the concept and the design of their console. They are just waiting for the right time to release this console to the public. But there has been a lot of speculation about the cooling system of the PlayStation 5, and a lot of rumblings have been going around that they are struggling to cool this system properly. Now, we do know there has been a little bit of a problem when it comes to the PlayStation 4, so a lot of people have been asking the question, how will Sony be cooling their next generation system? Because they do have a GPU that is clocked at 2.23 GHz, and that is very high. But it now looks like Sony might have found a solution to their cooling problem, if there is in fact a problem. A patent was discovered by Alejandro in 1979, and this patent is for a thermal solution. Now, this pattern reads as follows. A heatsink is disposed on the lowest surface of the circuit board. The circuit board has holes that penetrates the circuit board in an area where the integrated circuit apparatus is disposed. Heat condition paths are provided in the holes. The heat condition paths connects the integrated circuit apparatus and the heatsinks. The structure allows for disposition of the component different from the heatsink on the same side of the integrated circuit apparatus, thus ensuring a higher degree of freedom in the component layout. Now, basically what that means is that Sony will be cooling the system from both sides. They'll be cooling it from the top and from the bottom. Now, it's not clear yet whether Sony will use this specific pattern, because usually the way it works is they will file for a bunch of patents and then work their way through and decide what would be best for their specific product. But if they are going to use this pattern, or even just some variety or some form of this will definitely be very interesting and very innovative. I don't think we have seen a cooling system like this before. This pattern could mean that we might be seeing a much smaller, much slicker, much slimmer design than originally anticipated from Sony PlayStation 5. But for those of you who are interested to go and check out this pattern for yourself, those of you who might have concerns about the cooling system and want to go and check out what Sony has in mind, I will put a link down in the description so you guys can go and check out everything for yourself. It definitely is very interesting to go through all of this and see exactly what Sony has in mind for their cooling system on the PlayStation 5. So now the only thing left is for us to wait for the much anticipated reveal of the design for the PlayStation 5. Honestly, my prediction is that we could be seeing the design of the PlayStation potentially, I think maybe in early May, at the latest in middle May. I don't think there's any reason for them to delay the reveal of this console any further than that. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you do enjoy this style of video, be sure to put a like on the video, subscribe for more content like this. Please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.